We welcome you to the Heartland, 7 miles from downtown Kansas City. Field at Arrowhead Stadium for more than a half century. The home of the Kansas City Chiefs. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Keelan Robinson. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Just seems like another case of predetermining where the quarterback is going to go with the ball. He had a lot of good route options on that last concept. I think if he just remains a little bit more patient, read the play out, let it unfold, will lead to some easier and better completions. Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it's a good, solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft.
And the running back's going to get all the stats and all the glory, but make no mistake about it, Mike, that was a great team effort on that run play. Everyone executing their blocking assignments to perfection. He's able to pick up a nice gain and fresh set of downs.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Pistol here for Herbert. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Oh, got him again the 2nd time with a sack on this opening drive. Here's a run going left. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly, And here comes third down. Tight end going in motion here. On third and long, it's Herbert. That is brought in at the 10. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
So you find yourself on the verge of your drive stalling out. And not only do you pick up the first down, Mike, but you get a huge pass completion in the process. Really nice job keeping this opening drive of the game alive as they're really trying to start this game on a high note.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. The ball a little closer now. It is second and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown Chargers. His 12th touchdown of the year. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
These edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Open man, the tight end, straight down the field. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Kansas City.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2.
And before the try, remember, it is a touchdown. All scoring plays are reviewed, so replay will confirm this one before we do anything else. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. to get around the corner, but can't. Going to be run down behind the line. A completion, yes. A loss of yardage, yes as well. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action now. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack. On 4th down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers. And he's going to be hit and dropped right away. That's great coverage there. Winds up with nothing on the return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot for Watson. He's got it! And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. We'll be back in Kansas City after this. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. A shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
19 Lions.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Chiefs. Buckner now to add the PAT. The kick is good. And the Chiefs will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. With Justin Reed up from the safety spot to make the stop. 2nd down and 8. On play action, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. That is a big play for L.A. That goes for 58.
59, 59. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Really?
Herbert now on first down. It is brought in the end zone. Quentin Johnston. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. First and 10.
Trap 60, trap 60. Let's go. Cup 19, cup 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. That is caught! And he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
We'll try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. But they're fortunately, this one didn't end up getting picked and going the other way.
So, after two straight incompletions, here's third and 10.
Here we go, sack.
They'll look to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, than on third down or critical moments. That's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
The back of the end zone. He's got it. Christian Watson. Touchdown, KC. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start of this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. And he's going to struggle to get back to the line, maybe a yard. There to make the stop, the All-Pro T.J. Watt. On play action, now Herbert. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in back.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Johnston motioning over. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll stick with him again. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
This is what every defense in the league is shooting for, Mike. Negative plays. That's how you kill drives. Force teams to play from behind the sticks. Great job here, taking them down for a loss.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Arrowhead after this. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Out of the gun, here's Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down. From the gun, it's Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Herbert. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. In time for the kickoff. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
19 tight, 19 tight. Go! Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready?
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Fine work defensively. That's going to be knocked away and go down as an incompletion. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Ready? Set.
He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And the Chiefs will punt the ball away as he's on to punt for the second time. That'll be returnable from the 35. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. Pistol here for Herbert. First down throw there is incomplete.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
On second down, here's Herbert. They'll try to set up the screen here. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now a play fake. Herbert. That one on target to Davis. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Now Herbert again. That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. Back to the ground after the penalty. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Here's Cameron Dicker now on for the field goal. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. And that is no good. He missed it. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Both teams look good on the offensive side in the first half. Will it carry over? We're about to find out. Second half is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. On 1st and 10, here's Herbert. That caught by Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
Now, Herbert. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. Still on his feet. And he will score. Darius Davis. Touchdown Chargers. 3rd down. My focus, Greg, was on picking up the 1st down. Forget that. They go down the field and in the end zone for a touchdown.
Yeah, and I don't think it was just your focus, Mike. I think in this case, it was the defense's focus. They're so worried about where that 1st down marker was that they allowed them to get that ball up and over the top for the deep strike touchdown.
Makes the score, Chargers 28, Chiefs 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. Buffalo 18. Take go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And that ball intercepted. Asante Samuel Jr., just like his daddy did.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
Ready? Run.
The drive will start on the ground. Here's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. To throw, it's Herbert. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of his teammates there to take it back in. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. Herbert to throw. The open man is Johnston. He's got it. He's inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 75 yards. Touchdown, Chargers. Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Ready, run. Set. Set.
To the ground. The ball comes out. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll look to throw. And this ball batted away and incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the huddle, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal as the tackle's made it about the 5-yard line.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to the air one more time. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
And he'll get back maybe to the line of scrimmage, but probably going to be a loss of a yard here. Now it's Herbert. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nick Bolton. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in, and they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
And he is planted in the backfield. defenders crashing through, blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. It is 3rd and 10.
Set. 380. Route. Crowd route.
They bring the tight end in motion.
Go.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's out of bounds all the way into enemy territory, past midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Davis going in motion. It's 1st down, and they'll run. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
To the air now on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Derwin James. And the Chargers will take over here at their own 12.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. Look off the safety. Hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way. This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Up the middle they go. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up third down. To throw is Herbert. They'll look to set up the screen here. Trying to find some seam out there, but he will not. They get him behind the line, and fourth down is coming up.
Well, when you call a screenplay, of course, you're looking to catch the defense off guard and pick up a chunk play. You're not thinking you're actually going to find yourself going backwards, but that's exactly the case here, and really nice job by the defense sniffing that one out.
Now a fair catch is taken here, just short of the 45-yard line.
At their own 44-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. He'll drop to throw. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the fourth quarter. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Tight end motioning left. Herbert going to try to throw on third down. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a first down.
Goes without saying, this is a huge drive. This game is all tied up. Fourth quarter, that's a huge first down pickup. Now they got to see if they can get some points off this possession.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete. Glad McConkey the one he was looking for. And it'll lead to a second down. Throwing now is Herbert. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now Herbert again. He gets this one complete to Johnston. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, L.A.
You get in these situations, third down, tie game, fourth quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. you are going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback, and he continues to come up with these third down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
The road gets a little tougher now. It's 1st and 20.
5-9.
Throwing, Herbert. Jair Alexander is there to bat that one away.
This is teach tape for man defense, Mike. I mean, he is not looking back at the quarterback at all. He is in the hip pocket of his receiver. He's staying in phase and in rhythm. And then he knows when the wide receiver's hands go up, attack the ball. And that's about as good as it gets.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before 3rd and long.
Hey, Kaplan.
They'll drop to throw. To the right side and hauled in by McConkey. A pretty good comeback, to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to 4th down.
I think it's clear, Mike. I think they had their sights set on winning this game in regulation. I don't think overtime is even in the picture. They're trying to be aggressive to pull this game off here late in the 4th quarter.
Now the Chiefs going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1.
Set. 59. Baylor Tiger.
They'll go for it. It's Herbert. He's got it at the 7. And he will score. Matt McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Kicker now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Chargers will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Panay Nwanwu out of return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here's 1st down.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They'll throw out of the gun. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
And after that completion, they don't have enough to move the chain, so it's all going to come down to this. If they want any opportunity to go down and kick themselves a field goal, they've got to convert here on this 4th down. They need their best play.
End And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allowed the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. He's got it! And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
The most valuable real estate on the field, Mike, that every offense is trying to attack is the middle of the field. So when you have a tight end who's as good as this guy and you can get vertical down the middle, man, that is a nightmare for these defenses to deal with.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Another try, 2nd and 10.
Go! 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw again. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this...
And that's going to be intercepted. And the Chargers are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the visiting Chargers. What a finish to this one. The defense comes up with the interception in clutch time to seal it on the final play, and the defense walks off the field with the victory for their team. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.